Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my Survivor Series 2011 review, the 25th anniversary of Survivor Series. Starting off with the first match, Dolph Ziggler versus John Morrison for the United States title. Good match, but everybody pretty much chanted, "We want Ryder, woo woo woo." The crowd was pretty much all on Zack Ryder, pretty much. Hell, they chanted Ziggler over Morrison pretty much in that match and saying boring throughout half the match. I think this match would have been better if Zack Ryder would have been in, because come on, he had to be in this match. I didn't do this petition. Zack Ryder should have just been in the match pretty much, because these guys were, man, they were chanting Zack Ryder, man. It was like the biggest pop out there pretty much, and I don't know why they even had Morrison in it anyway. But Ziggler won, hit the zigzag, kind of said something on the mic, and Ryder just kind of came out rough Ryder, and the crowd's going, woo, 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 and everything. Just, we want Ryder pretty much. So, it would have been better. The match would have been better if, Zack Ryder was in it. Divas title on the line. Beth Phoenix versus Eve Lumberjill match. Yeah, it's a decent match this time. But the biggest part of that match was Beth Phoenix doing a glam slam off the top rope. So, that was pretty much what was big throughout the entire match and everything. That was pretty much what was big. It was alright. The Rock cut a promo, pretty much talking about his career, how it started, from him meeting Andre the Giant when he was 12, and being in the WWE for years, pretty much, of what he's done, of all the slogans he's done. Just talking about boots to asses to Miz and Truth, and pretty much everybody shitting on Cena. But 5-on-5 Survivor Series match, Team Barrett versus Team Orton. It was a good match, even though people chant Zack Ryder again, but Ziggler was eliminated first. Him and Kofi started out, but as soon as Orton got in, RKO over. Sin Cara, the guy that can never really get through a match on a pay-per-view, Mr. Botched himself. Hurt his knee, botching again. Sin Cara. And they had to take him out, so that was retarded, pretty much. So it was a 4-on-4. Mason Ryan was eliminated next. Crossroads. Then Wasteland on Kofi took him out. Then Sheamus kind of just got, kicked out because of disqualification, beating up Swagger so much, and put a brawl kick on him, and what's his name just picked up the win. He picked up the win, Orton. Then Hunico jumped from the top, just pretty much from the ropes, and got RKO midair. Then did RKO on Rhodes, but Wade Barrett hit that Wasteland Orton, and Barrett and Rhodes were the sole survivors left in the match. So Team Barrett pretty much killed it tonight. I thought Orton was gonna win it, but I think people doubted Team Barrett too much. Maybe it would have been better if Christian was in the match. I'm not sure, but it was an alright match. Now we move on to the World Heavyweight title, which probably may have been the worst match, almost the most boring match, because people were chanting boring so much out there, it sucked. Hell, they chanted Daniel Bryan. They chanted The Undertaker. Yeah, they went by Mark Henry's old thing, the whole sexual chocolate thing almost. It wasn't that good. It was getting a little good to the end when people chant holy shit when Henry just charged Big Show through the barricade, and when Big Show did a super kick, everybody just chanted HBK then HBK. And I thought the biggest thing was Big Show doing a elbow drop on the top rope, even though he was scared, almost hesitated pretty much. He did it. He did an elbow drop. I thought he was going to break the ring, but people chanting Randy Savage out there then, so, because of the elbow drop. And, yeah, it was alright, but it was kind of just boring through most of the whole match. Henry won, well, Big Show won by disqualification. Henry did a nut shot. Was going to put him in all the pain again with that chair, but Big Show did a leg drop on Henry with the chair on his ankle, and Henry's all like, oh my god. Oh. So this match was, the match was just kind of boring, but here's like, let's say one of the best matches of the night. CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship. And they had to thank Howard Finkel out there, and he announced Punk. He helped people chant Colt Cabana out there. To CM Punk all over the place. It was a really good match, I gotta say that. I thought it was the best match of the night almost. Punk won, Anaconda Vice, becoming the WWE champion again, CM Punk. So the crowd went nuts on him pretty much. Awesome Truth versus The Rock and John Cena. People just pretty much wanted to see The Rock. If you ask me, Cena got bitched out pretty much. They shitted on Cena so bad. It was horrible for Cena. Hell, they chanted Miz is awesome over Cena. And as soon as Cena had him, everybody was just booing the crap out of him, just saying, you can't wrestle, you suck. Hell, I heard somebody in the crowd saying, fuck you, Cena, pretty much. You can't wrestle and everything. And Cena just pretty much got beat up through this whole match. The Rock started off, and I'm glad it was good, but Cena pretty much got beat up through the whole match, and The Rock came in, did most of his moves pretty much, won people's elbow on The Miz. Rock picked up the win. It was an alright, it wasn't the best, it was an alright match. And Rock called in Cena, I don't know, I guess the whole cheering thing, everybody just pretty much cheered Rock over Cena pretty much. Forget it, Cena just got owned that night. Cena just got owned pretty much. And after that, Cena said, why you come back in here pretty much? Rock just rock bottomed him in, and Cena kind of ran out like a punk almost, walked out of there like a punk. So, Cena could have done better if he just F-U the Rock at the end of the show. I thought he would have turned on him, but Cena just got crap. He just got shitted on. Forget it, Cena just lost it. It sucked from the beginning for him. It was an alright match with The Rock in him, but yeah. We'll see what happens when he gets around WrestleMania then, or maybe Monday night on Raw. Come on, people chant The Miz and Truth over Cena. Anybody chanting anybody over John Cena pretty much. So for this review for Survivor Series 25th anniversary, I thought it was a really great pay-per-view. Gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So this match will be a 90, and I'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. See ya.